Let us all unite to oppose her and make her great and strong. We are all equal. We are all equal. We are all equal in building a motherland. We are all equal. We are all equal. Arise, gather youth for your country. Your nation demands your devotion. Let us all unite to oppose her and make her great and strong. We are all equal. We are all equal. We are all equal in building a motherland. We are all equal. We are all
Okay. Ghana beye yo, Ghana beye ye. 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 Ye Ghana beye yo, Ghana beye ye. Ghana beye yo, Ghana beye ye. Ghana ti, yo my papa, achia charge. Ya je sema me a charge achi enwure mi ma wadwo mi ma akwaba mepacho eha eye MBN kasamfoni so ene wani gu a wo hwe na enye boni bi ena me nam asomdwe na me de nam enwure mi de o man Ghana ene nam ade ti mi ma wadwo na mi ma akwaba ye nuare mu kamofo ene dai mu kwa asori maba Christ asomdwe nkamo afei agidifo amonso mu kwa asori ana no pai mo so ma beduru fie mo mu kwa adwuma ma mu kwa afuom ye ko school ye nyina beduru fie ye mamu nyina kwaba ye ka kire mo se Awurade mmom ho ban won kam ho ne mom yenso anwumre ye ko watch night ni titiri Maranatha Power Ministries International ye ko watch night yenso ye mom kwaba se waje akonwa na afei wo so ugina ho na afei wo ba behwe sa adwumadie esira enkan na anwumre memfa na sekese mfama Prince Margaret Real Estate Company mepacho asase no promotion no eda so a ekoso na oseme mfa kwanya we so na men kan kire wo se wope asase e wo Shai Hills a mepacho eye 15,000 Ghana cedis enkane no na ye 30,000 Ghana cedis na enam say ye say we are citizens not spectators and you know ye dwen Ghana for home na say ntini atete so say who e di amount e tumrika we a boy like me wopa asase e wo eye Shai Hills a tumrika na bra bejo de mepacho na terms of payment no eye very flexible say ukra 500 fabra ukra 2,000 3,000 5,000 fabra ye be ma flexible terms of payment na fe ya de share na amount ye do be ko asase de so no akohwe na fe wa select ba bia wo pe mpe we na apede na me fa kwanya we so aka che we say enam se ye pese ye bua e wo abrabom na mutimi si dan abra as landguard bia ni ho asojafo bia ha busuaman so bia ni so ni ntino ye wie pe unya tua wa asase ne ka wie ya ne amount 10 bags of cement say je na fa kwatwa 6 inches of blocks na fe fa ye fa pem fa madan no na da chi bi o kasa o si masasi e Prince Magnet toma me no toma me no o sa ma me fa pem foundation e Prince Mag na cement pacho unya we baby a anye se Prince Mag 0594 e pacho 979 5096 0594 79 5096 pacho eno e Prince Mag afei me pacho wo hwehwe ye ne a wo behu yen e wo eye Lebanon police station junction na so wa asama asem e na mekan tumika na bre na fa ho bebo yen na ye de ye kwakuo wo do ho boye ne a okotokro enya de a e beka soro dwumade wo mu na aso masere e na afei wasi dan no bia mema mo beda dem ane wo beda mpa so de bia me ka che wo se empadua kwae na ye de ha mabobo so no etwem original one no mattress no ya yafra bed no preko eti tumika na beje wode ni nyina no eye stand J se me kan che say empano double no eye 14.5 afei we ye bema na open the king size 2,400. Jimmy kana kwacho de. Na fe nipa be say 10, 15 mo betimi ada so. The king size. Afe the queen mo so yenja mo queen size no eno so ewo ho. Eno so no eye 14.5. Mpacho meso eye 17.5. Nti wo di 18 million tetiska no kwa o ma 50 cities. Mepacho de metimi adi ho adanse e de amount ene say koforudua owo ho. Enka kopan hu han so owo ha. Afe headquarters no ewo aburi. Na afei so kopiem ewo ohwim amanfrom miankasa mediem nanu ya mekohwe ohwim amanfrom stanje na misra onye okese bebre ohwim amanfrom owusu ansa ho ma opposite eho na ohwim amanfrom ewo na branch no ewo ho wa distort ne kama na niema no egum mepacho ojo afei awuze woni apapi na me bantwa pacho mtumrika na monkoje mo matwese no fra numbers na egu eyo screen no so no tachiman so obesa ehu ye ho kofowidua obehu ye airport rage takrade pacho all places e yade abehu ye umada roma eno mutimi so masene ma eduru anwumre se ya ebrada ani fiada menya hoden na me dijuma dia atwede se guarantee yade ebro na ena anwumre dia asam ne ye ba behwe the state of Ghana's parliament, is it effective or ineffective? It's not effective or it is effective. Is it going forward or retrogressing? The state of Ghana's parliament, what is happening there? And then you be ram enya bufuo enya ntopa enya NPP enya NDC nene empanyifo bia kasa ye betiem afa ye wi a ye be ye ho self assessment ye fa sentiment ne to nchen na ye nkyekere wo man Ghana enu nti ene ye se ye Ghana nti eya yo man papa enimre don hwe ba kwen medin e de be kwa nya brante ohene ba asiedu me na mbedi dwade nyina ho chia me mom na ase kese e fa nkoma a team of producers over 10 people and a task adwumade we yachi and afei omtimi e de soma me na me de me beto pete e wo kasamfani so e de ma 0537158638 pato hweto ho eduru ho obetimi aba guarantee eya yo man papa ni jira ha no metwa me ho afei metwa me ho a e ba sisia me ba sisia.
Arise, gather youth for your country. Your nation demands your devotion. Let us all unite to oppose her and make her great and strong. We are all equal. We are all moved from grass to grace.
I can help you more. I have Christmas promotion. Only on the baby, I just Prince Mark Real Estate. Yes, if 15,000 Ghana cedis per bra. Yemo wasasi, we are. Your factor cement 10 bags up peaceful. Now they are shell projects, Nasi.
I Prince Mark Real Estate today. Assassin Wotoria. Free documentation. I want you to have Langa the Bian Suniho, Yawa Barber House. Na Yanka Sansukraya, the Waba site, and so free every Saturday. Your bus site, and my wild bet show when this was there. Assassin, I would do Sika Ashimo, and send him when you ye, and your 15,000 cities. Now you're 30,000, and you're about 15,000 cities.
Now, Prince Mark, who she actually require your assignment, Lebanon, police junkie. A funny baby office, one. For number of the trouble screen after not fair.
To promo where there, to make a do the FAC.
Prince Mark Real Estate.
We help you secure your future today.
Arise, gather youth for your country. Your nation demands your devotion. Let us all unite to oppose her and make her great and strong. We are all equal. We are all
involved. We are all involved. We are all involved in building our motherland. Hey, we are all involved. We are all involved. We are all involved in building our motherland. Arise, Ghana youth, for your country. The nation demands your devotion. devotion. Let us all unite to above. Hey, we are all involved. We are all involved. We are all involved in building our mother's land. Oh Jesus, arise, Ghana youth, for your country. The nation demands your devotion. Let us all together come together as a unit, because we are all involved. The NPPs, you are involved. The NDCs, you are involved. We are all involved in building the mother Ghana. And you see the stage of Ghana's parliament tonight. The ordinary Ghanaian now teacher ni. The ordinary Ghanaian or your nurse ni. GBC, Ghana Broadcasting Company. All other institutions are only a buyer to my buying the muka. Say I'm getting involved and perform Yisika and Ma. Afi Musumi. Tienye. We are all involved in building our mother's land. And you may Mama Jome Mawakaba. And yes, some Nessie, and your bonnet, and Yantia Sebina Juma, Ghana Paniform for Manisha, the youth. And Mafia Yen Juma or my Ganem, and penny for the Parliament of Ghana, and penny for what Parliament House. We depend on you. We believe and we trust in you. And any other 4-year mandate. As we give Ghana penny for. Never say, Ananuya. On Wednesday, 6 November 2024. So, Bekaya, Koka ya Benina, ya 4 MPCBA, Oma free Omo political parties, Equal independent. And na back so every independent, Ababeka MPP home. And no na empanyophobia, and your NDC for activity, Article 97, G and H. So, Omu Baketi, Omu Post, and no na confided the way in Aba. Supreme Court then the ruling about was say the speaker must stay away from that decision now taking, but still the speaker's decision is still in force. And no, and I need them and Abedruha. Now Anano Ukwada on the 6th of November, the year of our Lord. And now Papa, your friend Alban Kids for Sumana Backbane. Papa, you must Gani for almost 30 plus years. And now one no I done bani. Whatever two Gano catching some chef for my Ghana, you know, we say. Namia Juma and Yawada. That is on the 7th of November. Omuko Nasiba Gafi. Nina say, na the deputy majority chief whip. Papa, your friend of Mr. Honorable Tete. Why Sashi Akontomra MP. Wa activity article 1123. Say, in case of emergency, when parliament is adjourned, we need to activate that article. Na mnasiba gafie eko mnasiba gafie na afei mnasiba gafo na activity na se na any government business awoso mu ye no omutimi ye. So that clause and that article was activated. And no enama Papa Alban Kids for Smani Baban. Watu nsafra mnasiba gafo na afei e dia na asi NDC for koi MPP for anko. Nemom yenfa anokran to form na yenka nokranche yempanyfo. Don't talk about me, don't talk to me. Say peace where there is no justice. Eti enye afei Mr. Alban Kids for Smana Babin. Wo wura mu amashebe gafie. Wo wura mu no enye wey ayayawada. Afei MPP for activity article 112 clause 3. Eti enye urgent meeting for government meetings and government businesses. And no na yaba be ye. Na fe ye kopie mu ha. Wo hwe sini ya me yi kire ya. This side are empty. The other side are full. E kire wo say empty side no are speak and sabon kum so. The full environment na wo ho no are speak and sanifa so. Emra sebe gafie since 1992. Dia watena are speak and sab nifa so. The majority. The watching speak and sabon kumso. The minority. Abra, yenina for say speaker any nipa miensani every MPP mu na wo mu emeye majority. And for that matter, upon the ruling of the Supreme Court by it is not in application. And for that matter, NDC for no ekokwatra MPP for so ye NPP for by who is opposition no it is occupied. And for that matter, this was what happened yesterday. Now make we say we are all involved in building our mother's land. We are all involved in distributing the for the ordinary people out there in Ghana. And no, the government policies are about what Timamufo, not Timamufo, not for day-to-day activities. Yet to me, this was what happened. And because of that, Speaker Tenase, woman to me, I'm put it together government business because NPP for AMA. Speaker Tenase no Obompaye was starting to make a statement. After some of the statements are what to me make here. I want to sorry to make the song. Any control video 2 statement in Biblia.
To each and every one of you, as we commence this extraordinary meeting of the 4th session of the 8th Parliament of the 4th Republic. This meeting is a response to a request for a recall first dated 22nd of October 2024 and the subsequent one dated 24th of October 2024, both pursuant to Article 1123 of the Constitution and Order 53 of the Standing Orders of Parliament. Both requests were signed by more than the constitutionally required signatories of 15% of all members of Parliament. The first request entreats the House to deliberate upon and transact urgent government business. And the businesses were tabulated, and from what we had, there were not many, just a few. The second request, dated 24th, simply added minimal items for the consideration of the House.
Okay, it is Speaker, urgent request now. MPP for Adebayo, no, you activate 112 clause 3 of the article of the 1992 Constitution. But okay, you know, what the Nanusi Pase was signed adjourning the Parliament House of Ghana because business committee in Parliament and to me and for the business of the day, Amba, adjourning Parliament. MPP for so Uncle PM and what you mean, and no, and the minority leader, but what you Brofuna Mekani. The minority leader in Parliament House, Papa Yefani Kessel, at 2 forcing, or catching Ghana for say, woman to me in Shamun if he said, business meeting, nothing comes from you, NPP for video 3, Tibra.
This morning, at about 7 o'clock, we showed up at the business committee meeting on the 6th floor only to notice that the MPP members of the committee once again failed to show up at the business committee. I personally called the committee clerk and I was informed that she is out of the jurisdiction and no one has reached out to him to program the business of the day. I was worried and reached out also to the MPP side and to have an indication as to what their plan is. No one responded. I am deeply worried and deeply concerned that the very people that requested for Parliament to be recalled failed to show up. Clearly, what we are seeing here is an abuse of the Constitution and the standing order.
What I say? Eti answer na masiba gafo betimi ahia. E wo se afanu no mianu no hia na fe order of the day. Omtimi bobo honom de koto speaker nim. And no atufo asenkoi. MPP fo anko. What was the problem? Because there was an issue. And no issue ben. And no and afa KT Hammond adanse asokwa MP what Minister for Trade what the business committee omu anko KT Hammond video 4 tibra.
That we're talking about.
You say you're going to cite him for contempt.
Yes.
When are you doing this?
Watch the space.
Watch the space. I mean, finally, the
Yes.
speaker says that the majority has failed to convene the business meeting yesterday,
You see-
so that they can put the business
You see,
for this emergency.
I
before they
keep
sort
saying that first things first.
First things
First
first.
things is for the speaker to declare in that house the same way as Cathedral, the same way he did to make that. Well, you can keep on making that foolish statement. It doesn't take you anywhere. But what it is that it is for the speaker to sit up there and make the pronouncement that the Supreme Court is already overset his decision, and accordingly we should come back and sit where we sit. Then the business of the house.
Eti what MPP for problem no. Say I was a speaker no eba making a pronouncement say after Supreme Court ruling now on the bad decision on the buy no. Or no speaker wajatum and no MPP for one a majority na NDC for and so a minority e wo brashe badafie and no na MPP for share ni mu na so o ma share ni ma sha papa ye friend Alban Bagbin and ya dia wan make that declaration but tie na tie ni and okraye ba akopɛ. Let us establish this point on guarantee. Mr. Alban Kingsford Man Ababen on declare will be a majority ever myself with the fee. Tinye Umbie no and can assassin way. Say NDC for your majority now, NPP for your majority now. In 2020, Michael Quay Senior will be no a announcement. Ever myself with the fear. I catch him say, Papa, where you eat a free ho. But at that time, not the number niti will be a yes or challenge majority minority. If you say, we give any papa every 169 more, but enko baby against 106 enko baby. But ene asamaba na eno ena atufosen and make certain statement. Now we say and now say MPP for membership of the fear intino. Omo abo Ghana foka they have caused financial loss to the state and for that matter or minor any MPP for ni Kessel atufosen in some way and on the tuga. Now all kasano tie ni statement ni me ba and ba be clarify na me bi acho atufosen control video 5 tibra.
We are seeing here is an abuse of the Constitution and the standing orders of Ghana's Parliament. The NPP Minority Caucus have indeed caused financial loss to the state and to us, the NDC members of Parliament, and to the people of Ghana. We say this because this recalls cost Ghana money. This is not the first time that they have done this. They've done this a couple of times, but we see nothing than disrespect. We call on the people of Ghana to see the behavior of the MPP and punish them accordingly. They have certainly, everything shows that the MPP are tired, they are fed up, and they are not ready to work for the people. They are ready for the people. They are bereft of ideas and they are short of vision. They cannot solve the suffering of the people.
Okay, the statement in your opening statement from the minority leader. Okay, was it the NPP Minority Caucus? Tinye, a hana some no one. Assembling Nanio, at the NDC for the Kasa Nay, almost only a majority. Anytime they are referring to the NPPs, they say the NPP Minority Caucus, a hana some no one. Why? And I bet no one to me I clarify this point. Now, the Asumbi Abba, the Ghana, and Namuina says here in Nano, and yes, I have 2 words minority, majority. And this for some majority. And you only recognize the MPP for say, only a minority. Is that the case in the House of Parliament? Has Speaker spoken anything about that? Has Speaker declared the NDCs as the majority in Parliament? The multi-billion question. Now, after I first Ghana for was here people for at disappointed Ghana for. Nemom, I never open NPP for me. And one say, you see CFI, I to first on MPP, woman this is CFI, Ediasa, CFI, I to first video sex, Tibra.
What they do out there during campaigns, in spite of the hardship, is to sing and dance Osisifia. That's all what they do. In times like this, when the ordinary Ghanaian is struggling to survive, they are dancing and singing Osisifia and sharing money. We want Ghanaians to see them as such and vote against them and sack them. Because clearly, you can see, we have over 100 NDC MPs here today out of the 137, and we are determined to do what is right. But colleagues,
check the personality. Oh Jesus. Eti enkoye mama, wedi enkoye papa. Obete take kwase kempe. Hey, shewrade. Nyame Yesu Kristo. Eti anu na NDC for Eka. Now after that, the papa attack Clement. We NDC MP. But you also the same bit to Ghana. O catch the Ghana for say MPP for a minority in Parliament. Ti we dini majority leader. Minority leader in NDC. The any Ghana for you no. Was say MPP for a minority caucus. Clement attack so bekasa. Or also be used the same word. What is going on? What have they heard? What have they seen? Clement attack video 7.
Justice, there is no crisis. We are dealing with a group in Parliament which is refusing to meet its obligation to the people of Ghana. If only they had shown up, government business and the business in the interest of the people of Ghana would have been undertaken. So it is not a crisis. The MPP minority in Parliament is simply playing truancy, refusing to show up for work and seeking to create the impression amongst Ghanaians that something is wrong. Nothing is wrong with this Parliament. We are here and prepared to work. If they truly have any agent government business, they ought to show up. Is it not an irony that the very same group of people who petitioned the Speaker to recall Parliament failed to show up? Ghanaians ought to punish the MPP for this disservice that they are doing to us at the December polls. It's as simple as that.
Thank you very much, Dr. Clement.
Okay, it's what the language, you know, the MPP minority. But, why the meeting didn't say what clarified here we are Ghana for? Not Ghana, do much me a cost. The Speaker is mute on this situation. Nobody is speaking. Now, after Papa, for the KT Ham was started to work, it was share the media. No one in media for the Casano, and same way like KT Hammond and the Tiabra.
The decision, the ruling that I made on the particular day has been overset, has been stayed by the Supreme Court, which interprets the Constitution, interprets what we do over here. Accordingly, the status quo ante should be reverted to. So we will know that we are going back to this. Why should the NDC guys rush to go and sit on the side of the NDC bank? What is that? No, but that is not the point. Where were they sitting? Where were the NDC voting? No, you are not listening to me. You are not listening to me. Let's get the fact right. Where were the NDC guys sitting? Is that where they're supposed to be sitting? But you see, we have a convention. We have a convention. It's not argument, nonsense. You guys are not listening. Supreme Court is speaking. It is not for us members of Parliament on the majority side to be arguing any point. This is a matter. This is foreclosed. It is completely foreclosed. Supreme Court is speaking. That is the end of the matter.
The Speaker of Parliament says when it comes to seating arrangements, that is not his business. He says we should come and sit anywhere and do the business.
Listen, the others orders of the Supreme Court were directed specifically to the Speaker. It was the Speaker, it wasn't the leadership, it wasn't the clerk, it wasn't the leadership which made that ruling or that decision. It was the Speaker of Parliament who unconstitutionally made a proclamation, whatever it is that he said the last time. The Supreme Court is told him that he was wrong.
Okay, Eddie, you see, business is 29 days to election. But I am day. Arise, gather youth for your country. The nation demands your devotion. Let us all unite because we are all involved in building our mother Ghana. Now, no, and you be Papa Katie Hammond said, what is the next line of action for the MPP towards the Speaker? TNA. And yes, same and I cost MPP for him to the Speaker or the to get here.
Before you did that
line of action for the MPP.
Well, we will cite you for contempt. We will cite the Speaker for contempt. Watch the space.
I mean, but there was no business. Your side
but
did not come.
Keep on saying
where is the business committee? You should have started yesterday.
Let's get first and first. Yes. First and first, there is a ruling made by him. The ruling is been overset. You're forcing me to repeat myself so many times. The Supreme Court is spoken. We want the decision of the Supreme Court to be respected.
Speaker acknowledged
that what?
Of the Supreme Court
and that what?
He did. 2 weeks he did say that he has been served with copies of the judgment of the Supreme Court.
And so what I said, it is not a question of acknowledgement. It's a question of implementation of the decision of the Supreme Court.
But no MPs, none of the 4 MPs have been blocked. None of the 4 MPs have been blocked from coming to Parliament. None of them have come in here and they've been blocked from accessing the Chamber of Parliament.
You are not listening. You are not listening. I think I'm going to have to say this for the last time because it looks like some of you have become impervious to what is that. Listen to this. The Speaker made a ruling. It was unconstitutional. It was unlawful. By any account, it was illegal. The Supreme Court, contrary to the assertion by he himself and some members of the minority who keep proclaiming from high roofs and high heaven that the Parliament is a master of its own rules and regulations. The Supreme Court is told Babi and Parliament that you are not. There is an institution which is the master of the rules of Parliament, and that this is what the law is. That you cannot make the decision, the proclamation that you made. I call it proclamation because you think he's a king, he's whatever, he's a lord unto himself. But you made a ruling. It is not right. Supreme Court is telling you it is not right. Go back to that house.
Okay, watching Katie Hammond. Now, what's it? Omude contempt, correct Speaker. It is Speaker when now. Now contempt no if he never. Now so bekaya. I blame Supreme Court to do ruling the buy no. Na e wo mu say empo say Supreme Court can sembia. Na say a president, an advisor. Na say when tia the Supreme Court will activate Article 2. And anhwe ya na contempt no eye abam no. Na minim say Speaker one so onim. It say Speaker nim dia yento aso e. Na journalist for bisa Papa Katie Hammond say, don't you think the MPPs and the NDCs mo Ghana akọ say ni chire mu a wode ma Ghana for no pato tibra.
Honorable, two things. Honorable, to do what? Yes, it will be the interest of Ghanaians for the Speaker to respect the ruling of the Supreme Court. Come back to this side rather than continuously
has not disrespected
he is disrespecting the ruling of the Supreme Court.
The 4 MPs have been disallowed from coming in.
You are not listening.
No, when did any of the 4 MPs come in and they were asked not to come in? Because today the second deputy speaker's aide has been in the chamber, but the second deputy speaker himself has not been inside.
You may want to take some medication. Yes, it has no point shouting when you are ignorant of the matter. What it is this. It's not for.
Okay, Eddie. Now, they are not disappointing Ghanaians. The Speaker and the NDCs are disappointing Ghanaians. Now, Kofa by night, Kasa wadi asem we buy. Haruna Idrisu, Tamale South MP. Yachino. And you bisa say now crowd then I'll have Ghana for Kofa asem we buy. 29 days. What the majority day? Haruna Idrisu, what in Chimumai, Chibra.
The matter before us may bother on constitutional interpretation depending upon who invokes the jurisdiction of the Supreme Court. But clearly, what is before us, given precedent, is a matter under Article 99 of the Constitution, which in my view strongly belongs to the High Court as a forum on whether or not to declare a seat vacant or not vacant. But those of you who have studied Article 97 well, you must read the text well. The text reads, a member shall vacate his seat. Simple. A member shall vacate his seat. The onus is on that member. I'm not even too sure whether it's for the speaker to declare that seat vacant. It says a member shall vacate his seat if he. And when you read the he, I have read from persons in government, even from the learned Attorney General, seeking to talk about the future.
Okay, you confirm here. What in the new master? Was it again the speaker to declare somebody's seat vacant? It's not just MPP time, no. Now you're wrong, now where was do they know the rightful thing? I was here. Not yet. I find your market as the majority speaker for the NPP. Now what the nation to just say? No, you can say one more SCS speaker and penny for me speaker. Tnase. And my fellow markets beside speaker and some bisabi the any kind. Or beside speaker say, what pema catch them that some of their force NDC for the majority was one country. A fellow markets, it's
a constitutional opinion on those 4 individuals, and that what he did amounted to an opinion that he expressed on the statement by Honorable Kesel Atufosin. At the said pre-sitting meeting, I, on behalf of my colleagues, the majority, inquired from Mr. Speaker whether our friends who were seated to his right would be allowed by him to sit there, because that was not their rightful place, in view of his own admission that he had not proclaimed them as such nor declared them as such. Speaker responded that indeed sitting arrangement of Parliament was a responsibility of the clerk to Parliament. This took me to the next step of inquiring from the clerk whether he allowed the NDC minority to sit on our seats. He said, indeed, we had our name tags, that is the MPP majority had their name tags at those seats that we already occupied, and that it was not he who did that. So obviously, one was expecting, Mr. Speaker, to direct the NDC to do the right thing. He refused.
Okay, ejamunu na ebano. Nti yemfa sentiment nto nchen. Majority minority no emwa Ghana and develop it, because we are citizens, not spectators. Now when you say yeso omu konhyiamu ehia Council of State Elders, and my speaker catch what we say obey the most important thing. Now I catch the NDC for and my woman had the paper your actual now came. I call woman minority. Is it true or it is not true? I find your markets.
Subsequently, Mr. Speaker engaged the Council of State, or perhaps let me say the Council of State held meetings with Mr. Speaker. As a majority leader and leader of government business and leader of the House, I had the opportunity to also meet with them. The understanding I had from the meeting as a sequel to the meeting they had already held with Mr. Speaker was to the effect that Mr. Speaker will direct the NDC minority to sit at their right place, which is the left of Mr. Speaker. That was the understanding I had.
Utie and Samina Afe, and now say one more person what Tia Samana see yenti. One kasa nante ko eye council of state elders no ho e bisa wo mu se me kasa ma ba mo kan kire me why mu na ye majority why mu na ye minority mu share speaker no wo de nkire mu eto Ghana for any.
I subsequently had a call from the Peace Council. The Peace Council informed me that they had engaged Mr. Speaker on the issue before Parliament, and Mr. Speaker had indeed indicated to the Peace Council that he had not ruled, neither has he proclaimed the NDC minority, and that should we resume or should Parliament reconvene, the NDC minority will go back to their seats. Several other prominent Ghanaians, who for some good reasons I would not want to mention their names, who had engaged Speaker on this matter, had also reached out to us, the majority caucus, and assured us that Mr. Speaker's engagement with them resulted in he admitting that indeed there was no such ruling, which ruling would now proclaim the NDC as a so-called new majority. Now, from the horse's own mouth, granted that all these prominent people misrepresented to us, the majority.
Okay, and never after you pay attention. You the NDCs, you the MPPs, now you speaker. Now you should say penny for being speakers here. Why that kind of catch Ghana for? This is Parliament. It's adjourned. Business is in Koso. It's possible so much jacket here. No, and I find a market catch Ghana for say. Omutie, a papa, Babe, the press conference away, ye. Nemu Samuno at the say. What you muche.
Mr. Speaker himself, in his press conference in the afternoon, enumerated a number of things. Among them, he said he had not made a ruling. He told the whole of the country that he had not made a ruling. So, if he claims that what he did was a formal communication in response to a statement from the minority leader, then why is he supervising chaos in the House? What Mr. Speaker did today amount to supervising chaos and bringing the image of democracy to disrepute.
Okay, Eddie and Nucleano, why would they catch a Ghana for? Now, majority, minority. Why am I speaker? And penny for me, penny for Bessia, not ye. Number one, name tag in a bobo will be a Nakoyamono. Why would ye? MPP for Suchi.
The clerk this morning, we pre-inspected the chamber. The clerk diligently arranged our name tags at where they were. They came and they physically removed them. And that is where, with the greatest respect and in all humility and no modesty, my dear friends in the media, help us to shape opinion in the right way.
Get the message across properly.
Get the message across. They came in there and unlawfully removed our name tags, pulled their chairs to our place and sat on our seats. And Speaker, the cameras, I was watching in my office, and I'm sure you guys are set up. You set your cameras up proud to Mr. Speaker's arrival. You saw what happened. Let the Ghanaian people know. Now they said our members were not present. They claim that those, if indeed the Supreme Court had ruled, why were those members who were affected not in the chamber? Because Mr. Speaker.
Now, MPP for any abring yanati. Sa free SHS ya can was him. I had the papa, me, I am for it. But I'm Merabian Tayachri. 8 years, 11 months, Emerant Tayachri. Into Mupaso, a day Emera, a Tayachri, 29 days. Until MPP for some government business. And you're one of them, woman, ya break because almost was say, almost your papa John Mahama bar, or become, and for that matter, woman the merit to actually the entire MPP for Niabreno, but all Tibrasis.
Now, we look forward to engaging Mr. Speaker in the next few hours and days. We pray that he does the needful. If he doesn't do the needful, we will continue to rely on the law to get the right things done. The partisan politics that they are festing on us in the chamber must cease, must end. Parliament is a chamber for decent people. Parliament is a chamber for tolerant Democrats. Parliament is a chamber for people who want nation building without taking advantage of situations to score cheap political points.
Chame, em say ma message ayi kakra chame. Omu kan ma message fa chame. Na omu ka say free SHS bill no eda ho omu person ko pass no afel. Omu timi enya emra e de type free SHS na chi. Omu e kan. Na afel in all honorable Kennedy Akompre from Japan 0537 158 638. Pato afel obreni. Honorable Kennedy Japan e de distribute to Ghana for ni NDC for any team for nyane. 0538 156 368. Pacho.
Friends of the media, good afternoon. I think my leader has spoken and I don't need to. Mine is not a press conference. What I want to tell the media, the message you have to carry is in the interest of our country, Ghana. I believe in Ghana. With what is going on in Parliament, it's not good for the country. I have advised my colleagues from the other side that look, assuming you win the incoming election, would you get 2/3 of Parliament to take decisions? And they all said no. So I said, well, if you are saying that Professor Michael Quinn set a precedence, and you are using that to take a position as you have done, then what happens if you win election and you don't get 2/3?
Okay, eti enye aduru jojo Kennedy Japan sabi efie nyansa na wade ye adwuma ba ha eti wo ka kire mprehwe bigaf wo so obisa NDC for no se mo so mu wini na se ye ba se ya wo betimi aye mo agendas wo mo se da bi mera fo mpacho wo di de say Ghana tini wo kasa free
e den da ta me kasa free kuma so bokro
me mpacho ma me ti o me nua Ghana tini
I me pese me busa question and I'm before.
Okay.
Parliament no. Parliament ni dika transfer and sana Speaker of Parliament. Members ni dika transfer and sana Speaker of Parliament asana sana say Speaker of Parliament dika I Speaker dika transfer and sana mo na personal.
Pacho members ni transfer and sana Speaker ba.
I Speaker of Parliament abamba be ba na one to one or one to one. Omo hwete wo hene metena ase na ayi kroma ba betena ase enti speaker enhwete wo no metena ase wo wi awa pam we no tro to mo ntiri wo na akonkofo metena ase na
okay
so NPP for ye niema bi wo han we mo to mi na etiri wo mo nta no na me ka to twere cha kwa wo timi se na wo kata to mi di etiri wo mo nta no hwe o se no mo wo so enti san ko fo ma hanu ba da
okay mo 1 minute okay okay 0537 158 638 but 1 minute now we are switching brebi the 15 minutes na kan ya fa nipa 30 eti yenkoi 0537 158 638 but of udi na bia kasa free.
Hello.
Yes sir.
Good evening sir.
Good evening udi.
Good evening. Honorable about 50 years ago what enye o ba ti asa me member.
Mami tie o Ghana ntini.
The nation program now. The full city of Moye be popular in Momangana. If you did what happened agenda. After the new papa pay. So then Ghana the back. What's the Ghana and the Ghana? It is for 8 almost. Let's say BBN pay. Let's get a man who wants for you.
All right. Mo nyamisha 1 minute na yanko 0537158638 eduha line na yes. Hey, pacho one man volume na nko from Ghana nti de mpanifo be you afiri so. Yes. Ghana nti ne sap show we de oba man volume no nko from ani die. Na fe 30 seconds. Me do fudi line na yes. Udi.
Me Alex mukazeze kumate.
Me pacho mami nti o mi Ghana nti ne.
Embara president kumbrena muka kwasho ile president kumbrena muka kwasho omo pidi gina so akase enu no moye na be ya gana na we ho se president kusina okwa akoye omo de bi fa be omo kwa akoye o bibia no omo kwa akoye omo tu no sami na
okay.
Good
one there. 0537158638. 30 seconds. 30 seconds. You're for the party within the next 10 minutes. Nafi, yeah, okay. Hey, media Ghana engineer. Line I yes. Prince Mark, me pacho what the asasiaba. Me don't for pacho di. Me don't for my pick you. Yes, sir, we did.
Hey, of
course, we're coming. Hey, Shadi, ma 1 minute. Oh, Jesus. Now, okay, we are there. Now, me are there. Okay. Hey, Shadrach, some child science on. Hey, Shadrach. Shadrach, na me child dey.
What does it?
Me child dey.
Me say be call about the monkeys my own you.
Me child dey was school me child dey.
After now tell the size you.
Aha, I don't know me bisa na untimi ka uja so sa na e.
I don't tell the size after.
Yes. Na me bo on. Well, you want it, but about 10 at the spot. Wow. Oh. Okay. Wale, yacho na. Yenim dia yakwa. Me bacho me na fudi ni me yakasa free. Oh Jesus. Woody. Oh.
We bacho no frog. You could have said
me bacho my tio Ghana tio. Eh mentie wo ho anya sa obedile obi be eba jaw. Ma volume no kofo no yankasa. Okay, me love Woody.
Hello.
Ewrade Ghana.
Hello, Maria.
Yes, sir. Ghana engineer Chawage.
Eric, the Cafe Authority.
Ghana engineer Chawage.
No, say. Hello.
Metie. Oh, Jesus. Oh, Ewrade. Me no ne yedin komo. Oh, hwe me TV no so. 05 yes, me producer sa homa no. E Ewrade call aba. Me da fudi.
Me bacho ba menchi o Ghana ntini Chawage. In fact,
yes.
Enu di na mesre mabulu ni nyina se nyina ye nsole waka. Na 7 December ye nkonkoto aba na na fa me bidi akọ. Na on fe ni da so mle mabulu na wo mai. Kom den ko bra fo nyina on mo mu. O nyina ma no. Wo nyina ma no wa. Omo nye city una we city ni embe kika we ni na embe bunu mo mezo ni anyi tumi ni fu mo ne fa na fa mbedi akono me yo man ni yema me da wazu ni nyame yaji
eradi akwara bom sili ya mo eradi show mo 05371588 eradi mawu eh mesra ba bu eradi nyame ade hye ya so otumtia mu sa na ye ma hye me do fo pacho di.
Let me explain. Make a system.
Me bacho tema mami nti omi ni Ghana ntini.
Before I make a matter of me, then Allah ya passing Yama MPP and who show Nema or Mema Yedin. Hey! About your story,
Oh, nobody come on. But Boba de Nasa Frame, me Yanuno. Now I. Oh, Medafodi.
Hello.
Yes, sir. We didn't have a free.
Yeah, Mr. Walker, Casafiru Kubasi.
Maybe I'm coming to Ganatini.
Yeah, maybe my joy.
Yeah, medio.
Yeah, from Yamisha, why?
Amen.
Ghana, the dear Bruno. The best Ghana for Obian Ye. Now, NDC for no. Almost a Ghana, Yadana Yada. Oma gets a woman in Tawa and the Bishop Ghana because party near at the 2-4 party. Almost and the party no. And the Omo United Chomo. And the Bianca, my Tuntia and DC. Omo Papa was now Omo China. Who change your own leader, your mama or Casawa, the Dia, who do you say? Omo percent for Cosigana. The Yamina show will come up.
Okay, Mo Pacho, a yabotre, a yagro yidi, a politics, a yabotre. Medafudi.
Hello, good evening.
Yes, sir, we didn't have a cafe.
No, me Pacho chatting me pray, click off.
Me Pacho Ganat in Chawaki.
Off where you my papa Yami, me pizza, your friend say, majority leader, deputy, me the Ghana, some war Ghana. The men are speaker that I know, you know, Ghana, and I was too quick. How did you know you to buy you go home with me? Ghana, you want your game, own body, and the Umudima minority, that's the move to me, yes, Mamma Ghana. So be Captain Obama, yes, so you were going to play or no, Nimana. Yes, what I read for you say. I get their last, Papa. Not Ghana, yes, where you go, border or your house, flower, can you put an eye or your hand to a woman of wheel?
Okay, 0537. Okay, young quay. Aha, you do that. Mr. Gannet, young, but top was sponsored to media. But I watch it. The producer number the mission. Medafudi.
Hello?
Yes, sir. We did a back of your need him.
We did the against.
Okay. Maybe I try Mamintio. Hey, Kumasam Ponte, Mamintio, Gannet. Pacho Mamintio.
No, other woman.
Yes. Oh, why, what's your tongue? Oh, Minia, would you so? Oh, me. Oh, and I'll carry it as a Kafra. Oh, Jesus. Pacho, my member say, I come 3 minutes on. And Madame Pachodi. Yes, sir, we didn't have a selfie any day. Me Pacho, Mamintio, Gannet in it, touch mine. Mamintio.
You know, almost a constitution, now, they are for your master, but not your master. I think my car will see that we see that. However, it's also a minor affiliation with them. The higher money now. The cars who are like them.
Okay, Mo Namisha 0537 158 638. Pacho Bedofudi.
Hello?
Yes, sir, we didn't have a free.
I have come glad to me for a few minutes.
Pacho Mamintio.
Ayo, better me say anti and before no seat now, almost say, almost some better now, and then my dollar no about for my today. Dollar not done if you show junior, what a pretty well do with Kaya on the bed, I know the proposal of the mountain solution. 50 you know, some of the other Diana, majority cannot say, yes, minority, and majority cannot minority, I never saw your problem. I said, for me, it's not going to get together for the citizens in Yakuana, because we do it not there. Mamma, Baba, just beat it and pick it. And I know you said, who said we can't tell him about the young boy, than one after other young call. I did a program, but the next second for Yakupo boy to get in your boy, Makatan, to get in our car Bible. Okay, get at the end of the matter. Get to the book.
Okay. Okay, Eradin Shaw, as this $1,000, no, I had to say Vinicius Junior. Okay, we better call out the.
Oh, because I feel Jim Madrid, almost every Sumanaz in the
Maybe I told Garnet in the Mamitio.
I saw FP4 or more proposal about the or more parliament, no natural fair, a majority leader of Muka, Yamini Chiomuka, Bonam Dimagana Fono, Yamini Chiomuka, Amabata. Okay,
Mo Namisha. Okay, eti mefa bae ba ko bia ka ho na fe ye course settlement ni e de sia. Me do fo we are the corner me do fo din. Me do fo din. Oh, we are the catch the ben eba. Oba ba ko mra ma me catch oba mra. Why never 053715 oh Jesus. Pacho, o person sponsor dwumadi ya. Hey, catch them pacho di say na kasa free.
Hello?
Yes, sir. We did this and I can suffer him.
From the June, because it's Shama.
Mr. Mike suffer him.
Yo, when someone tell me that I'm there, and you see party now. Why is your two parts now? Upon the one come up, then I'm a new as with the Adam, and who grew you. It's a much fair. Gonna for women in your know because my arm was there, gonna for your short memory. And today in class. In the person, they walk out right in the pit. In the tunnel, one by the marble. It's winter bound, yeah, no so a monograph. And here I'm in class.
Okay, Mo, I rather shout, Patrol, call in, no phone in segment in a ha and a fade. Afe, if your chairman. Moja padibi edimam. Pato yes, afi omra na afi na yeshade. Yes, exactly. Eti yes, pato dwedie Stanjay Enterprise and afi Prince Mag Real Estate Company. Oh Jesus. Hey, pato yes. Hey, Ganachi.
Your mind papa.
Ganachi.
Your mind papa.
Ganachi.
Your mind
papa.
Oh
Jesus. Yes, afi Prince Mag afi pie Praise now what you say.
Nyame adum bibia boko.
Ye the radio say. Now ye the dawa akogu.
Yes, ye the.
E de na wo ho e de ma ya hwefo wo Ghana.
Ye da onyame ase. Nyame hia etiefo nyina ene ahwefo.
Okay.
Enwumre ye the Shy Hills asase e na abre etiefo nyina. Bebia wo hwe ye bia no. Se wo bebo brade a wo se wunya bebia wo de wuti beto. Na wo benya bebi de wuti ato de a and the Prince Mag Real Estate abase ye beboa wo. Ama wo da ye son se obeye efiewura obenya wa wasase ne abemu se bebi anwa wote nkran a obeka se nkran pe na develop dabi brani enkoma wasase Shy Hills asase anka ye ton 30,000 yate so aba 15,000 we unya ne bebi a 15,000 Ghana cedis.
150 million.
Yes, utowia ni amount 10 bags of cement na fashion project.
Oh Jesus. Oh Jesus.
Yeah. Your mouth 10 bags.
Cement bag we 100 cedis.
Yes. Your mouth 10 bags na fashion project na ase. Unya ni bebia Prince Mag Real Estate. Your numbers na e wo screen so fa your numbers na praying. Echina nyame adoma a free site visitation.
It will be about Canada.
A free site visitation. Yenjiske bia. Your office no Ashaman Lebanon Police Junction. E hope pepe na Prince Mag Real Estate office ne ewo. Echina nyame adoma a free site visitation. Free your numbers na ewo screen ne so na yenkoma asase bi ewo Shy Hills. Fa weni behwe asase no entine fie ndi echinie bra ne fa wonko asase ne so na fa weni ekohwe asase no ya demarcations bibia ekwan didemu weni ebeje asase no eye 15,000 Ghana cedis.
Shy Hills enkra kropoimu ya enye Eastern region enye Central region Greater Accra haya eye 15,000 Ghana cedis. 15,000 Ghana cedis. Identify numbers no na free and say na ye mau asase Shy Hills. 10 bags of cement free. Ye be free documentation and so aka ho ama. Asase no papers.
Yes, ye be papers.
Ni nyina ye free.
Ye free. Hey. Yeah, Prince Mag Real Estate. na ye mau asase ni bi ye numbers no 0594 79 50 96 030 395 54 03 and I say 030 395 60 79 praying na ye mau asase Shy Hills 15,000 Ghana cedis.
Na for location to Ghana fe obi epese oba wo nchen hin no mbe fa hin no mbe si.
Se wo tie ye na Prince Mark Real Estate here office ewo Ashaman. Baby a ofi baby a Ashaman Lebanon Police Junction. Ho pepe na Prince Mark Real Estate ye office na ewo ye numbers ne so e na wo screen ne so no. Fana friend na nhihye bia o bia na ye be chiro. Say echina na ebia wuntumi mba from Monday to Friday, Saturday. Debia obenya mrebia a free site visitation. A free site. Site na a free bra. Na ye fa unko asase ne so na ko di wan dance na be ye payment.
Eti bread na ye fa unko asase ne so na ko di wan dance na be ye payment. Eno eye Prince Mark Real Estate Company. Na me da for me kan for di a chair was say da ne da nyina no. Omu ye citizens, not spectators. And for that matter eya wunti na yaba na wo hwe enkrakropom hia ba bia ka kwan ho asem te sen
obi a onim Shy Hills ekwan ye ko akosombo e wa akosombo
adan kwan ya so
debi e wa
akosombo okay all right
ya e wa akosombo kwan so Adomi Bridge
okay atimpoku
oko atimpoku
wonderful
wo sa kwan ne so Shy Hills yefe mo bi andada
universities wo ho
kania wo ho
yeah bibia wo ho
na
security
issue there enye problem Jesus Shy Hills there security issue enye problem kra ebe military training school no no problem bia eni ho just fire numbers na free na wa fa we ni bedi wan dance na ye ma asase ni bi Prince Mark Real Estate we help you to secure your future.
Wonderful. Now payment plan bi wo bia menya 5,000.
Yes.
Na me pese menya asase bi payment plan bi wo ho.
Prince Mark Real Estate inka promotion asase de me bra ye ma payment plan ye na outright. So Prince Mark Real Estate yes iska ekra obia no o de freying na bra ye office so ye be ma akwenya no wetua no promotion price no. ye be ma osa akwenya wetua no promotion price no. Enti Prince Mark Real Estate your payment plan so we need scanning na o de freying na be hwa asase no so we need je ho a ye be ma akwenya no wetua no kaka.
Ni ama na asase no.
Ni ama asase no. We ye payment ni we are na do document ashe won sa.
Okay, wonderful. Epacho ebia na obi wasembisa ment me ebisa 0537 158 638 0537 158 638 pacho number no ebebu screen so sisia se wo asembisa bia obetimi afre no obisa na se bia me oka metimi dia beye bata
kofu bebre the cars abre enti ne ehia ne se obe free no aba office so ni ahwe kan no e wo good condition kwan dia ye be ma asase esi anan
obi aba man so ma yemfa me do fo mpacho udi ne be akasa free
hello
mpacho udi
hello
me mpacho udi minia mpacho otime nka udi
udi ne Mr. Kofi
me mpacho bisa question Prince Mark wa ha
I'm a talk, I'm a what I tell me, I am on Kata, so probably
what's the Casano? Was it 10 bia umbegina TV swam, Cassian, so Mukamu? It's Indiana, but can we get
a real estate? Prince Mark Real Estate, omo maba ya swear so nyina there has been no complaint. When your first promotion Prince Mark Real Estate air promotions bebre o buy assassin so obedi wan dancing ko fa she project ase man so twibie ni ensase ne ho langard nsembia eni ho na ehia ne say obey your payment ni amount document problem bia eni o
good one there
Prince Mark Real Estate
yes and MBN yes here the one about Prince Mark and you know but remember you want show MBN ye the one about Prince Mark ye toma the papa and the amount problem bia wo ha bra na fe yemfa wonko na fe yehu say yes adepa ene de abro. Don't forget say we are a Christian station, and for that matter we are selling the better things for you. Yemfa aza emfa enkoto ade emfa ma abra nyame ebebisa yen 0537 158 638 pacho opese obisa asembia obetimi ebisa na praise ensuo nso anwasem te sen ye wo
ensuo nwasem senia medical kai ensuo ene kanea wa bedi ho adanse
be me kakra
wa bedi ho adanse
okay
wa bedi ho adanse
ensuo no
ye de wo bekọ asase ne so
okay to onfa na ni behwe
wa fa we ni behwe eye free
okay
site ne kọ no eye free okay nti wo de bebi a obi a Ashaman Lebanon police junction e ho ane ye wo
kanea nso
kanea nso wo
okay
kanea nso wo
okay
enti ane ye pese ye de wo kwa asase ne so
na wakohwe
na wakohwe
okay
se enye entro bi ene ye di a kire wo dabi
okay
dabi
okay oh adena course no na check na jam ye 0537 158 638 pacho bomode na febra baby sa question bia better for pacho udi
hello
me pacho udi minia
hello
minia pacho udi me pacho Mr. Fum Prince Mike wa have this question no
the question is now apart from and
Sabi sa question bi man chini ye. Aha.
Enkra yele pamwa enkra pamwa yene menkra ta wa atante region han.
Okay.
Enkra yele pamwa unu land semu dia wa atante region ha biana.
Okay. Obisawo.
Okay. Yen sase no so far no ye won sase e wo Chopoli.
Okay.
Ene dawa.
Okay.
Ne Shy Hills.
Okay.
Ye won crime mountain mu he.
Okay. Enti mun kwase asase ni bi ni ho.
Ne insase e wo ho.
Okay.
Shy Hills asase.
Enti asase na da ho no.
E da ho no.
Okay.
Shy Hills no. Asase no bebi a ye promotion
okay. Eno ni ye. Promotion ni.
Eno ano asase na ano.
Okay. Meda fo mpacho wudi ni bebi akasa free. Oh, kafra. Enti asase no eno na ye yi kire wo no. Enti eye 15,000. Enye 30,000 bio. Eye 15,000. Enti MBN ye promote eye ade papa ade amount. Enti na otowia na afa ya sama 10 bags of cement. Na e Chelsea. Yes sir, but yenti o.
What the name is yani wa atante region no. Oni sa as the one you wa atante region na.
Praise you know.
Me ya no say ye ni nsase wa Ashanti region. So far Greater Accra has say your asase wo dawa Chopoli ene Shy Hills. E ho na so far no say sia ye ka say ye wo nsase wo.
Okay. Enti Ashanti region asase ni ho.
Yeah.
Sambra bio ment yanti ukasa ni ye. Ose. Oh, kafra Sambra bio na position hu ye na fa yanti. Asase no ene wo ho na kese asase no kwa adwuma bi ani so bio.
Asase adwuma bi asase ne da ho. Da ho kama. Obi o hwe bia no asase ne so anom gina o hwe echi won so a
mountainous environment
ya ho ye din basabasa bia ni ho enti ne ehia ne say free numbers no na yenko site na me adoma echi na free site visitation number so enti free numbers na yemfa wonko Shy.
All right, na companies bi so pay some acres of land mama fa kola ibra me do fun pacho udi me pacho yi sim pacho me nti o question
pacho mubati so me ka pacho na mo ka me sa
pacho we die me abi ya no ama no eye yene ne edi wo maba pacho eye original why 15,000 enso echi o do pa bra MBN ha na ye mfa nko nyambo echi na me ni producer ye kwa asase ne so enti o betumi abra na ye nko why eye 15,000 a promotion. Why? Oh Jesus! Eti nkofo ama.
Nkofo doubt nkofo we have all these complaints. Say your complaints say ha.
Hello.
Mama pick call. Mini awudi.
Hello.
Mini apacho udi.
Me da very da suma.
Me pacho da suma mama nti o. Question is saying. Oh, Sambra Bio, em say on Jimmy, and yes, afi and Chena Brenna song. Now, oh, trim, once and go forward. Okay. Exactly.
Prince Mark Real Estate and
good one.
A bean seed.
Okay.
A bean seed.
Good.
You were radio so for a long time.
Exactly.
There were a lot of networks. So
exactly.
Utia, Ubeti and Ka so.
Okay.
And Ubiti say Atre, ABN
yes.
network.
Anchor.
Yes. Or no, Yemfane say,
my agent, my ambassador.
Yes, on ambassador.
Yes.
People like that will not relate to something that is fake.
Exactly.
That be yenye fake. Na yen tom bibi mawa enye no kre. That be. Prayer numbers no. Ni enkwa asase ne so. Na wafa we ni bedi ho dance. Yes, we help you to secure your future.
Oh Jesus.
And
okay. For numbers to get now.
Your numbers no. 0594 79 50 96 and I say 030 395 54 03 and I say 030 395 60 79 Prince Mark Real Estate. We help you to secure your future. Emma Wakumentu.
Okay.
30,000. Yes, so 15,000. We a Christmas promotion. Praying.
Oh Jesus.
Now also be if you
okay, now also be if you we a Prince Mark Real Estate in Pacho Afi course na bus studio ni na no yenda beti emfamra 0594 79 5096 0594 79 5096. Pacho Prince Mark Real Estate Company ni ewo eye Ashaman Lebanon Police Station um junction no so eho ena omuwo Shy Hills full plot 15,000. Pacho enye chinye bia echina ye ko site nti mini me produce echina ye ko site pacho also bra na fe number no na fe ye ma direction na bra me yenko pacho eye Christmas bonanza ene dia bro eti Ghana nti
your mind bapa
Ghana nti
your mind bapa
who Ghana say
nyame ni hene
sa
nyame bedi hene
sa na who Ghana
say nyame tia die nyame bedi hene wo man
wo man
na omo man yo madwen so mbe say wo man ne die nyame de omo be call say mu na Ghana ebe ye ne
sisi a parliament ya ageni who ni say
ewo nyame nsem
sa
ewo nyame nsem
okay
yeah nipa betumi atwen up and back but nyame ekasa bibia be
speaker you're right about decision what take na
emunsem ne dos emunsem
can you say Ghana
Supreme Court ekasa
exactly
speaker also ekasa
good one there
entino ye behwe ne ye besi
sa
ye behwe ne
29 days to election Prince Mark e dey na wo behwe animu about we
ne me hwe nim ne de bia me ka ne say Ghana ni bia no yemfa omanyi entukan
okay
maye ndi political party echi
okay
yemfa ye ho entu nia oba obetumi aye omanyi ama na be ye kra be hwe
okay
esan se nyema bebre koso omanyi mu and there are a lot of struggles but yemfa ni nyina enko voti enye basa kokoto abewi a wako fie wa kire wadwen na nyame ankasa ebe kasa
okay all right Ghana G
your mind bapa
Ghana G
your mind bapa
Ghana G
your mind
oh Jesus yes Prince Mark Real Estate Company pacho na dawroma ene dey otimi so masene me de Ghana G etimi edebra nyame ya atuma ebrada ye besan ehia e wo setting so no so kopim na wotwe pacho pese o so ya sene am pacho akonya no wo me producer number no e da so 0245 230-188 and no me producer number. Then till I come to your various destinations and various environments again. All what I'm telling you is that take very good care of yourself and remember that in no time Jesus Christ will appear into his kingdom. When it happens, where will you be? Till I come into your various destinations and houses. Or what I say tonight is mucho gracia. Last time, harvester. I'm out.
Nation demands your devotion. Let us